Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, and today's look I'm going to teach you how to get this green and purple eye look. I'm also going to teach you how to do the cut crease technique, so if you don't know what that is or if you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how I like to do it. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how to get this look, just keep watching. Bye! First you want to start off by applying your eyeshadow primer, and I use Urban Decay's Primer Potion. This is just the little one that came with my Naked palette, and I applied it all over the lid up to the brow and along the lower lash line. Next, it's up to you if you want to choose a colored base or not, but I'm going to go ahead and use NYX Jumbo Pencil in yellow. And I'm just going to lightly add this to my lid. And I basically want to shape out my entire lid up to the crease, like right before the crease, but you don't want to actually put it into the crease. So just like that, and then just take your ring finger and blend it out. And from the 120 eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using just this top tray. And this is the tray with the blues, greens, yellows, and oranges. And if you're holding it in this direction with the blues on top, I'm going to be doing the third row down, fourth color over. So there's this nice lime green color right here. And I'm just going to apply it with a small shader brush like this. Just pat that all over the lid. Pretty much working on the outer half. Going to trace around where we added the color base. Just right over it, and just so we can get a really defined line. Then next, just take any black shadow that you would like. There is some black shadows in the 120 palette, but I decided I'm just going to use the black shadow from my Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland palette. And this palette's called Jabberwocky. I think it's called Oil Slick in their just normal line of shadows. But just any black, I'm just choosing one that has a little bit of sparkle in it just because that's just what I want to do today. So just with a kind of small smudgy brush like this, I'm going to start off by going at an angle, this angle like this, and then just hitting the side of my eye, or not the eye, the lid. Just going up like that, and then I'm just going to trace around the green, and you want it to kind of fade in, the color to fade as you're going in. Okay, and then you can just start kind of pulling on the color a little bit, just pulling it up to kind of blend it. But you don't want to blend down at all because you still want to have that really sharp line. So you just want to pull up. And it's up to you how you kind of want to shape the green. You can do more of an angled line, or you can kind of round it out. It's up to you. The next, going with another brush. This is Smashbox brush, and it's called the Travel Definer brush. So using that, I'm going to go back into the Alice in Wonderland palette. If you're using the 120 palette, you can choose the purples from there if you like. But I'm just going to go ahead and choose this underlying color because I really like this color. So I'm just going to go over that black shadow. And then you can kind of just blend up just to fade out the color. Like that. And then you can even just take your blending brush. This is just doesn't have any color on it, and so I'm going to blend that out. And taking this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in purple, I'm just going to line my bottom lash line. Then blend that out with my finger. And going back in with that definer brush from Smashbox, I'm going to go back into Underland, which was that purple from the Alice in Wonderland palette. And I'm just going to, and then I'm just going to add the shadow along where I added that NYX Jumbo pencil. The next, just using a fluffy crease brush like this, I'm going to go into a MAC eyeshadow called Beautiful Iris. And just picking up a little bit of that color, I'm going to go above the dark purples. just to kind of soften it up and add a little bit of color as well. Then next I'm going to go into another MAC shadow, and this is in Shroom. And just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to apply that as my highlight. And just kind of blend it down. Then back with the small shader brush, I'm going to go back into the green that we use from the 120 palette, so this shade right here. Just going to add the rest to the lid. I know in the beginning I only applied this color halfway in, but you can actually just apply it. I thought I added another color, but I realized I didn't. So you can just cover up the whole lid with this color. Next I'm just going to take a black pencil liner, and this is one from Sephora, and I'm just going to tightline. Next I'm just going to take a kind of stubby liner brush like this, and this is Smashbox Travel Precision Liner Brush. So, and then I'm going to go back into that sparkly black shadow from the Alice in Wonderland palette called Jabberwocky. I'm just going to pick up some of that. I'm going to apply it along my top lash line. And this is going to serve as just a liner without doing anything too harsh. You can do liquid liner if you'd like, or anything like gel eyeliner, or pencil, but I just want to do a soft line, so that's why I'm choosing this method. And then you can just take your ring finger and kind of blend that to soften it up. Just like that. Then back into, with a small shader brush and the same green shade that we used from the 120 palette, I'm just going to tap over the liner just to soften it up even more. Because like I said, I don't want this liner to be super obvious. I just want it to kind of be there to make my lashes look fuller. Things like that. Go back into my Alice in Wonderland palette. I'm going to choose this color called Obsalem. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Just picking up some of that with my brush, and then I'm just going to apply that over the green. Next, taking NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm just going to add that to my inner corner and drag it up a little bit, taking my ring finger and blending that out. The next, using just this pointed liner brush like this. It's up to you what kind of brush you want to use. This just happens to be handy for me. I'm going to go back into my Alice in Wonderland palette and using White Rabbit. It's just a really gorgeous white eyeshadow with a lot of glitter in it. So I'm just going to just apply that where we put the Milk Jumbo Pencil. It's good to have a sticky base like the Jumbo Pencil, because this particular eyeshadow has a lot of glitter in it, so having a sticky base will help the glitter adhere to something. So I just went ahead and curled my lashes. Next I'm going to be taking Maybelline the Falsies Mascara, and I'm just going to add a coat of this. So I decided to layer my mascaras today, so that on top of that I'm going to use CoverGirl's Lash Blast Fusion, and I'm just going to add a coat of that. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. Now for cheeks, I'm going to take Sephora's bronzer in Bora Bora. I know I do the same step in every video, but this is just kind of part of my routine. So I'm going to take just an angled fluffy brush like this. This is Max 168, and I'm just going to add that into the hollows of my cheeks. And next is NYX's blush in the color Angel. I'm just going to apply it with my Urban Decay blush brush. I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. Then last for highlight, I'm going to be using Too Faced bronzing powder in Snow Bunny. So this is what the front looks like, and this is the back. So it's the Subtly Sun-Kissed bronzing powder called, and the name of it is Snow Bunny. And this is actually really old. I've had this for a while and it's pretty much gone. I just decided to switch up from using my normal highlight colors and use this. So I'm going to pick up some of the white side. There's 4 different shades in here. There's a white, brown, pink, and then like a, I don't want to call it, like a dusty rose kind of pink at the end. So I'm going to pick up some of the white and then some of the pink at the end. And then I'm just going to apply that to the top of my cheeks. Then for lips, I'm just going to keep it really simple since there's so much on my eyes. And I'm going to use CoverGirl's Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. And it looks like this, and it's in the color Watermelon Splash. So I'm just going to apply that real quick. It adds a little bit of tiny color and it smells really good. Alright, so this is the final look. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.